What's going on, guys? The Now Money here. It's been a little bit, but I'm back. So I want to talk to you guys today about a wonderful topic, the untold secret about coaches. Now, if you know, coaching in Call of Duty isn't nearly as big as it's gonna be. Not yet. Me being a coach myself, I've been doing it for a while, so I know how big it's going to be. Now, I made a video kind of like this before. I touched upon, coaches, COD champs, and stuff. But I want to talk to you guys about basically everything that I have to say about coaching. One big thing is they are not recognized fully from the players yet. What I mean by that is, solid team of 4, they're practicing, they're doing good, they're comfortable, they won't get a coach. Now, they're probably scared. What I think is they're scared that the coach will try to take over and make them change and all that stuff. It's not what it is. The way that I coach is I come in, and it's not a way to. I'm not trying to get you mad. I'm not trying to change your play style. Well, I am. I'm trying to better your play style. You got to think, right? When you're playing, you're only seeing your view in the scoreboard. That's all you're seeing. A coach from the outside is seeing how you're playing, how the other team is playing, how your whole team is playing as a whole. They can see the mistakes that you may not pick up because you're focusing on yourself. They record the gameplay. They watch film, hours and hours of film, just to recap and see what they did right here, what they did wrong here, how can they improve, how can they, alright, we can hold off on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that is what they do. That is what you do. It's a lot of hard work. The players get off or they want to go chill. The coach doesn't. The coach has to keep going. Because when the team loses or gets 4-0'd, the coach should know why, and the coach is the one to take the blame. That's the kind of way that I view it. If my team wins, hey. If they lose, not good. And I don't ever take a loss lightly. If we lose, I make sure I figure out why we lost. I don't blame connection. I don't blame any of that stuff. If it's connection, no, it's connection. You see it, but you're not gonna lose every game due to connection. It's just set up right. It's are you guys communicating correctly? Are you guys adapting to the game style? That is what I look for. Also, if a team is doing something wrong, I don't tell them straight up that they're wrong. You gotta make sure you're there to help. You're not there to start arguments. You're there to make them think. Okay, maybe, running an AR on Octane Domination down in front of bottom broken isn't the smartest. Why? Because you're down low. Why wouldn't you go to top broken? Did you jump down? No, you didn't jump down. I watched the film. You stayed down there. And you stayed there comfortably, which I don't understand. How are you supposed to see the cross correctly if you're down low when you can clearly go up top and you have coverage from the side? And of course, they're going to argue. They might argue and stuff, but it's not about that. It's like, did you really think about going up top? Did you really think about rotating? Why'd you stay there? You died. You forced them to lose B. So that is what, that's your job as a coach, to notice that kind of stuff. Also, if a player is bringing down the team, talk to them. Don't hide. Talk to them. Let them know, hey, what's going on? The negativity isn't working out. Just be straight up with them. Don't beat around the bush. And if they get mad, the other 3 players aren't going to get mad at you, so you really don't have anything to worry about. And if they feel that, okay, if a team feels like a coach isn't necessary, let's just look back at the track record. Let's go back in history, prove my point. Complexity. Before Complexity, they were Quantic. They had a coach. And they won the first 2 events with a coach. Then, of course, the coach decided to step down. They still did good, but they did not perform as well as they did before. That's one example. Another example is that same team that turns into later Complexity. Knowing that Complexity won, 7 titles so far? Mr. X has been there the whole time, guys. Mr. X is a coach. He's a very good coach. And what mind boggles me is how these teams think they don't need a coach, yet the best team that basically was winning without a coach decides to pick up a coach, and they do even better. UMG, Columbus, going to do very well at COD Champs, it seems, because I talked to Mr. X myself. Because, coach, I like to talk to other coaches, see what their input is on things. There's no hate between coaches, guys. There's no hate. There's some that you may not agree with, but that doesn't mean you hate them. You know what I mean? I like to talk to all of them. Talk to Hilton, talk to Mr. X, talk to Coach Elevate. We all like to converse. That's just what we do. Players do the same thing. But like teams like TK, I'll tell you a big problem right there. They're comfortable, and they said that they don't want to coach. That's one of those teams that's very comfortable in doing what they do. But here's the thing, guys. TK hasn't won a championship. They haven't. They got second place 3 events in a row with no coach versus a team that's had a coach that's won it all. So, I'm just being real. So, team doesn't want to coach, that's fine. Have fun in second place. Teams that do have a coach and aren't placing in the top 2, that's totally fine. It's because they're improving their play style. They now went from 34th to 16th, or 13 through 16. May not be the most happy situation placing, but you gotta look at it as a team perspective. New team, new roster. Pick up John about a week before the event, 34th, 16th. Then qualified for regionals. I've been there the whole time, except for 34. They got picked up after that, and we've just been getting better. Second place 2K. Hey, we didn't get first, but they did better. Another big thing is what else? The types of coaches. Yes, that's what I want to talk about. The types of coaches that they have, right? So we have many types. They got the mean football, grueling, head in the dirt type coaches, and then you got the calm, laid back, more. I want to let you make your own decision, but I'm gonna give you input. That's another type of coach. So you have that kind of coach, the head coach. Watches film, talks to the players on a daily basis, gives them a game plan, all that kind of stuff. Then you have your analyst coaches. So, say myself, I'd be a head coach. Then I have an analyst coach. I would tell them to, hey, just break down the stats. Let me know what's going on. What's the stats? How have the stats been this week? Here's my notes. I'm going to give this to you. You break it down. Or here's the film that I got. I'm going to give it to you. You break it down. And you give me the notes. Okay. Here. Doing good. Okay. Here. Okay. Doing pretty good here. We can work here. Okay. So the analyst coach is someone that works with me. I wouldn't say they work under me. They work with me to figure out what the big problem is, so I can make the decision how we got to play. Then you have a mentoring coach. No one really heard of this in Call of Duty. Mentoring coach is someone that, okay, you go to the players, you talk to the players, or the players come to you. They have a problem, they talk to you, and they motivate you. They know when to bring you up, bring you down, all that stuff. Behind the scenes, all practice stuff, guys. So you have a mentoring coach, someone to help deal with tough situations both on and on the console. But, as a professional athlete or professional esports, as we like to call it, it's good to have one of those. So you now have a head coach, myself, someone who's in the game, making decisions, helping you out. Another person, analyst coach, someone breaking down stats, statistics, all that stuff. That was an analyst coach. And then a mentoring coach is someone who is the go-to, kind of like therapist. Not too crazy, because I know it's just a game, but I'm being real. This is what it is. Someone who they can go to, talk about problems, fix things, advice, all that kind of stuff. So now you got 3 types of coaches all under one team. And so it's very good. You know what I'm saying? Then you might have like a hype man. That's another type of coach. Someone to just hype them up, let them know what's going on. It's kind of like a best friend, kind of like a friend. Like, hey, I'm a friend to you guys. I'm just like you. You know what I mean? So basically, about 4 different types of coaches. And you're telling me that your team doesn't need one of those? The last team to win a championship without a coach, with the exception of COD Champs, it's been a while. But hey, guys, that's all I have for coaches today. So yeah, if you're a coach, dude, I'm telling you, hop on a team. Just get on it. Trial and error. First team you get on might not be the same team you're on later on, but hey, stick it out. Try it. Give coaching a shot, guys. A lot of people think coaches are just, yeah, you're cheerleaders. No, I ain't a cheerleader. Coaches have a job to do. Coaches basically tell you how to do your job, have to listen to you, whine and complain if they don't like it, and also all that stuff. But at the end of the day, there's no better feeling as a coach than to know that your game plan through your staff or through yourself, you develop the game plan, the players execute it properly, and you get a victory. There's nothing better than that. I don't care how good you individually skilled are. Call of Duty is a team game, and you gotta work as a team. If you want to win a championship, or if you want to make it in Call of Duty, this is what you gotta do, guys. Now, I proved my facts with Quantic, Complexity, Mr. X, thank you. Shout out to him. Shout out to the coach of Elevate, Scully. Yeah, guys, so drop a like, drop a subscribe. It's been the first video in a little while, but I promise you it'll definitely be one of many. I have a lot coming out. Take care, guys.